All right, y'all, what's up? This is House of the Dragon in season 2, episode 1, Son of Sons, the immediate end of episode response. I figured I would do this after watching the episode now and then give y'all my recap the next day. I probably a unpopular opinion am sadly disappointed in this episode. This was a season premiere. We had such a dramatic ending to the season 1 finale that I thought that this episode they were going to pop the freak off. Now I understand that there's still grieving that needs to be had, but in this day and age, we ain't got time to grieve. We need to react, respond, take some heads off. That's what should have happened first. Grieve later. Damon ain't even grieve at all. Okay, for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, in the season finale of season 1, Rhaenyra was trying not to go to war. Aemon, Alicent's son, had lost his eye and they out for blood, right? Well, Alicent decided to usurp the throne and put her son Aegon on the throne. Now, according to Alicent, this was King Viserys' dying wish. As we watched the episode, as we watched the season, we saw that King Viserys had said that Rhaenyra was going to be the next queen. And so for Alicent to put Aegon on the dang throne was basically being a traitor to Rhaenyra, right? Well, of course, Daemon is pissed off. Daemon is the king's brother, also the uncle of Rhaenyra / husband. Don't get me started on that. It's okay. So after that happened, Rhaenyra decided to go send out her little ravens or whatever to go get different houses to stand behind her as being the queen. But Aegon and them was doing the same thing. Well, she sent her youngest boy, Jace. Jace went to Lucerys. Lucerys went to the house Baratheon. And when he showed up there, Aemon was there. Well, he wanted to start some shit with Aemon, wanted to make Aemon take his eye out, eye for an eye. And at least the Baratheons was like, no, we finna not do that on my land. Well, anyway, the dragons went up in the air because they riding dragons like they riding taxis, right? And they got into a fight, and Aemon's dragon not only ate Luke's giant that dragon, it ate Luke too. Okay, so of course now we ready for war. Team Black, Rhaenyra, ready for war. That's how I'm feeling, right? That didn't happen this first episode. We barely saw Rhaenyra. And she was looking for her son. She wanted to see the body first, right? Started off with Corlys not wanting to be on Team Rhaenyra, and then he changed his mind and he decided to go gather his troops and his fleet. And he's supposed to have the biggest fucking navy in all of Westeros, but for some reason he ain't got enough ships to man a dang on, sea where they can come through and come past. So we got his wife out here flying on the dragon, trying to man that damn thing herself. And there was no action. She didn't have to fight off nobody. We didn't see her come into competition with nobody. It was just like, why? Why are we doing this? Daemon was being so upset the whole season finale of season 1 that he wanted to murk somebody. And then when it came time to take action this particular episode, he sent Hodor's ancestor and the dude named Cheese to do it. And then when they finally did something to somebody, when somebody finally got unalive, it was the last 15 seconds of a 1-hour show. I literally sat here like this. every doggone episode, child. I was not happy. I was not happy. I mean, there was a lot of pawns moved in places, to get things set up for whenever this war truly begins. But this war should have began this episode, honey. We'll talk about it in tomorrow's recap and review. That's all I got for right now. This is just like, I had to get this off my chest. I was not happy at all. This was a filler episode. How you gonna have a filler episode for the season premiere? No action? Not even any real emotion for real. Now when Jace walked in there to talk to Rhaenyra and to go over the fact that his brother is lost, he's gone, he's unalived, the emotion that Jace had, I know I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. He felt that crack in his voice, there was something, but there was like no real emotion for me had during this particular episode, child. Maybe because I really didn't feel nothing for Luke. Luke wasn't like no character there. I mean, I felt for Luke being Rhaenyra's son, but Luke didn't have no massive role for me in the previous season that made me warm up to him. That's the way to say it. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about this first episode. Is it just me? I know a couple people I done spoke to already, and they was like, But then as I go down the Twitter timeline, there was a lot of people that was like, oh, they was excited. I'm like, about what? Let me know, child. We'll talk about it again. We'll talk about everything that happened in tomorrow's recap and review. Talk to y'all again. Peace.